Hi, I'm going to do a wee summary today of my experiences using the Open OpenSwim Pro headphones. There's a few different variants on the market now, but these are the ones which are by Shokz, and they're primarily designed for swimming. And I've used them for that, and I'll let you know my experience of using the headphones. So I think in the UK they're about £170 to buy at the moment, something around that. I think I bought them on Expo and it was a wee bit cheaper than that. So they're kind of marketed to be a headphone you can wear in the water and play music, and they're also, obviously because of that, they're 100% waterproof. So in terms of actual use and what they're the most useful for, in the water you can only use the headphones, but you can only listen to MP3s. Now MP3 now is actually quite an old technology, so the biggest problem you find in terms of using the headphones, just the functionality of it, is that it's very difficult to find MP3s. Apple Store's closed, you can't buy MP3s in the Apple Store. So you're not really able to get music onto them. So if you think that you can buy these headphones and listen to your Spotify playlists, I'm afraid that's not possible. They've got two modes. One is Bluetooth mode, so that's just like your regular headphones would probably be now if they're not connected by cable. Another one is MP3. So in the box you get the headphones, which are these here. So they're pretty light, pretty good. They stay in place. I've had the running version for a while, so obviously when you put them on like this, you can hardly see them. They're actually quite good headphones. If you've never used bone-conducting headphones before, it's a bit of a weird experience. First time you put them on, you're like, oh, I can hear the headphones and outside, and so they're really good for that. The ones I had for running were good. I actually snapped them and managed to super glue those ones together, and they still work pretty well. The technology's come on a bit, so these are actually much better sound quality just for the same thing. So in terms of using them in the water, when you use them in the box, you get a little bag, and in here you get a set of earplugs and a charger cable, and this is a kind of nice rubbery bag to put headphones in. It might be it's kind of designed because they might be a bit damp, so it kind of dries them out and stops them kind of leaking water into your other equipment. So in the water with the earplugs in and the music playing, the sound quality is actually surprisingly good. But the kind of drawback of that is, one, you can't get the music you want to listen to onto your headphones, which is a bit of a disadvantage, I would say. And also, I think in terms of swimming, you really need all the feedback you can get. So just that, losing that little bit of just the hearing your hand into the water, and maybe if someone's in the lane coming past you, it's already quite closed in sometimes when you swim, just because you're under the water and stuff like that. So I don't think they're great for that in terms of getting the music on, and also once it's on, I think if you maybe had to, you decided to swim 3k easy or something like that, and that was it, and you just kind of doing the distance nice and easy, that might be the best case scenario for putting these headphones on and using them. Other than that, a bit gimmicky. I think there's a few different companies are trying to get the Bluetooth to work, but the Bluetooth just won't work underwater. I've tried it, it just won't. It just switches off and you go in and says use MP3 mode. So in terms of headphones for using in the water for swimming, they don't really work. What they are actually really good for is they're 100% waterproof. So for bone conducting headphones for going running and stuff like that, you could be out in your, well, as we know, some of this Scottish weather for 12 hours, nothing's going to happen. So that's actually another benefit of them. They hold a charge for a long, long time. You can go days without charging these, whereas like maybe if you've got your AirPods or whatever it is, then you need to charge them every 2 or 3 days. You can go weeks with these. And the sound quality is pretty good, considering you can still hear outside as well. So in summary, for headphones that you want to use for swimming in the water to listen to your music, these are not, in my opinion, a good product. It's very difficult to put music on, and once you get music on, I think it kind of takes about 20% of the swimming experience away, in a bad way, in that you can't actually tell if you're swimming well or not, because you kind of need that feedback. But for robust, waterproof headphones that are fairly quick to charge and hold a charge for a long time, and the sound quality you get, you can use them on your bike, you can use them running, then actually they're really good headphones for that, and that's where I've got, like, I would say 95% of the use I've had. I don't think I've swam the headphones for over a year now, but I've certainly used them. They're also good for if you're working from home, you're on Zoom or Teams or something like that. They're great for that because you can put them on, do your Teams calls, keep them on, walk around the house. They're really comfortable. I mean, you can wear these for like 4 or 5 hours before you even remember you've got them on. They're that comfortable. So if you want to buy them for swimming, to play music, these are not the headphones you're looking for. If you want to buy them for going out in bad weather and wearing them for a long time and being able to hear traffic and other stuff like that, and even when you run do a trail run, you can hear the sounds of nature, which is quite nice, then these might be the headphones that you want. So anyway, stay tuned for more tech reviews.